forgot the sausage. Oh my God.
Has been blown away by Crabtree's hands.
Another one to big one.
And his ability to suck in these balls. Tyrell Williams. He beats Cox.
This is a really thickly built guy.
We didn't let the team go because we were stretching out balls.
Yes. Everybody's favorite, a Bud Light video. I know you love them. I know you do. And you've already left a like on this video because it's a secret guilty pleasure a little bit for all of us, right? I mean, certainly I'm a little tired of it. You're a little tired of it. But it's still fun to point and laugh. Let's all admit there's a little bit of Nelson in all of us who are like, ha ha, every time something backfires for Bud Light. And that's exactly what's happened now as their new NFL ad is getting ruthlessly mocked across the internet because, well, that's what happens when you piss off your customers. Sure, the numbers aren't maybe what they used to be, but I'm telling you, and I've predicted this before, before today, that as the NFL season kicks off, sales are going to get worse for Bud Light. Press is going to get worse for Bud Light because, well, people are going to see each other at the game and they're going to make fun of each other for drinking Bud Light. Now, by the way, this video is sponsored by me, Coffee Brand Coffee. I want to let you know all of our K-Cups are back in stock. Fresh new blends of all of them. We have a medium, dark, and blueberry cobbler back in stock. We have 25 or so different coffees, organic teas, and cocos for you to try out. Promo code TheQuartering. We roast it all. It's roasted fresh on demand, available in whole bean and ground, with new flavors like sticky cinnamon buns, strawberries and cream, blueberry cobbler, and more, as well as our signature series of unflavored coffees from our dark roast, medium roast, Ethiopian, and true light roast. I really would love to earn your business today. Promo code TheQuartering to save. CoffeeBrandCoffee.com. Bud Light Easy to Sunday. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, instead of having morning coffee, the music is gonna get claimed, I'm sure. But you have here, you have just regular, everyday people. Oh, yeah, Granny, Patriots fan. Okay, cool. That's just like me. So now they have team-themed cans. And they have... These are real... By the way, these are real NFL fans because they buy Bud Light. And it has their team's logo on it. So they are the real fans. Everybody knows that. A day filled with games, a fridge filled with Bud Light, a room filled with family. It's easy to Sunday. By the way, sports are still a guilty pleasure of mine, but I watch at minimum as little as I can. So if I want to watch the Packers, I'm doing work during the commercials. I'm doing chores around the house during the commercials. I'm doing short videos during the commercials. Because I don't want them to make any money off me. Let's look at some of the comments. Why did Bud Light ever depart from the simple, effective target audience-driven marketing? They were the best at producing creative ad campaigns for decades. I'll never drink Bud Light again. What? No Dylan Mulvaney cheering for his favorite team? Easy to avoid it is more like it. Apparently only, quote, real football fans drink Bud Light, LOL. And this is just the start of it, of course. Bud Light touts NFL ad with, quote, real fans. So you're not a real NFL fan. You're not a real NFL fan unless you consume Bud Light. Reeling beer brand Bud Light on Thursday released a new ad catering to its core audience of football fans as the company moved to distance itself further from the Dylan Mulvaney fiasco. Well, I mean, everyone knows. So now they're coming crawling back. They're coming crawling back to those fratty, out of date, out of touch people. They're crawling back to them. The ad from longtime NFL league sponsor, which has seen its decades-long reign as the nation's top beer seller, come to an end over its tie-up with, of course, Dylan, played to the tune of Etta Jones's A Sunday Kind of Love, The ad featured NFL fans preparing meals and drinking Bud Light while watching their favorite teams. The minute-long promo also showed fans wearing replica jerseys at bars and tailgating with the tagline, "Football, Bud Light, and Sunday go easy together." Bud Light's the beer giants' attempt to win back those who have boycotted the brand has been met with derisive comments on social media. Quote, "Just came to drop my dislike and laugh at the comments," one commenter wrote on YouTube. Another wrote, "Nope, not interested." Another wrote, "I think most Americans have moved on from Bud Light and found new brews." One purported beer drinker wrote, "They are just not into you anymore. Give up because it looks desperate at this point." A YouTube user who goes by the handle An American Patriot wrote, "I found several good local breweries. When I don't purchase from them, I drink a non-AB InBev product." The post saw a comment from Anheuser-Busch. Of course, the boycott has taken a toll on the brand. Modelo Especial, Bud Light, its annual sales this month, knocking the brand off its decades-long perch as the nation's top beer seller, according to recent data from Nielsen IQ. Sales of Modelo at groceries and beer stores for the last year outpaced Bud Light, the first time the brand has beaten Bud Light on a year-to-date basis. Modelo, which is distributed in the United States by New York-based Constellation Brands, has a 8.34% share of dollars spent on beer, compared 8.28 on Bud Light. Now we know, obviously, that that Modelo, they say, was going to pass Bud Light. We know that much. But we didn't know it was going to happen this quick. Bud Light's new NFL commercial features, quote, "real fans and a military vet." I mean, what's wild to me is that you have this desperate attempt to try and win people back, but it's just not working. This is the second ad that they've rolled out for the NFL. If we go back to the other one where it was men grunting, this was new Bud Light ad furiously mocked by beer drinkers as Dylan Mulvaney controversy continues rock bottom. This is the last ad they released. This is two in a row. A new Bud Light commercial posted to social media has received mockery and disdain from consumers, with some claiming the advertisement serves as a fitting allegory for the beer brand's continued plummet. The new advertisement shows women spooning large chunks of watermelon into her mouth as a powerful storm flings plates and a napkin across the screen, while other attendees duck for cover and run from the wind. The woman remains unbothered by the surrounding chaos. "This is fine," Bud Light captioned the video on Twitter. The caption and accompanying imagery appeared to mimic the popular meme of a dog stoically sipping coffee while flames engulfed his home. Some Twitter users pointed out that the advertisement mirrored what Bud Light staffers must feel like days after the brand slipped from America's top 10 beer. I mean, there's literally nothing they can do. Bud Light has a new ad. According to Anheuser-Busch, the above folks are, quote, "real fans," per the press release. They are. And this is now who they said. A New York Giants fan who has been a season ticket member for 63 years and is known for his game day muscles, the best in New Jersey. A Tennessee Titans fan and farmer who never misses listening to a game on the radio in his fully decked out tractor, complete with his favorite Tennessee Titans bobbleheads on the dash. A military vet and diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan who never missed a game, even when she was deployed, no matter what time at night. And the first ever woman nominated for an Emmy Award, whose passion for directing and the New England Patriots is nearly matched. Wow, the first ever woman. Can't believe they didn't include Dylan in there. Could you imagine if they just decided to lean into it after all these months and bam, Dylan was there tailgating? Would have been a bigger twist than The Departed. Anyway, it's a fine commercial. Bud Light aside, it still gets me hyped for football, so I think that makes it a success. Oh yeah, the folks at AB InBev also released new NFL cans for the new season, which featured team logos on what appeared to be one of those creative player characters from Madden. Seriously, what is this? It's just, yeah, it shows like, by the way, do they not even have the Packers? They don't have the Packers on here. That's weird. The real America's team. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not really kidding, but I mean, I think ultimately you end up looking at a lot of this stuff with, we talked about in a previous video that Captivate, the company that the California-based marketing firm behind the Bud Light Mulvaney sponsorship, ended up firing more than a dozen employees just days after Top Brass boasted about its lavish junket to an award ceremony in the Riviera. There is absolutely no letting up whatsoever by the people that are pissed off. This is 1 hour ago. PSA for Bud Light: never mix alcohol and politics. You ignored that. Get woke. Go broke. Speech may still be free, but consequences are expensive. You're dead to us now. Accept that and move on. Bud Light is now the woke trans beer. Court those customers. A blue can / blue hair equals a void. I mean, this is great. Now, you look at InBev, they have rebounded, I would say, like a fair amount. You know, ultimately, their stock has been going back up. And that's probably because they indirectly own Modelo, even though it's, you know, distributed by Constellation Brands. But you look at the actual effect, the massive drop in sales that's hitting local distributors now, and it's a very real deal. Every major article is still about Bud Light failing. Oh, $15,000 Bud Light giveaway needlessly cost AB InBev $27 billion. Bud Light comforted investors by saying it was still the best-selling beer for all of 2023. Now, even that consolation prize is gone, now that Modelo passed it. It's just a great day to remember that you all did this. Again, here, Costco plans Death Star and Bud Light case, a sign that they might not restock it. This has happened before, but this is what's going to happen. They're going to redo all the shelves, and now there's going to be less spots of Bud Light. There's going to be more opportunities for alternatives, which is great. I think that if you like to drink beer, I'm not a big beer drinker myself, but more options is always better. And if you can support a small local brewery, you know, even though I would say sometimes it's they're very expensive in comparison, so not everyone can just buy micro brews. But there are at least companies that don't hate you, like Yingling and others out there. So keep being you, Bud Light, and we'll keep laughing. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.